Hi guys, it's Arielle. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing well. Today's just a quick video to give you an update on some scams and pickpocket schemes that I've seen lately around Paris. I don't make these videos often, but I do like to make a pickpocket video when I notice a surge in scams around the city. I think it's helpful to tell you exactly where I'm seeing these scams and which scams to look out for. I don't like to fearmonger. Paris is a very safe city, but I do think that these videos give you extra visibility and they help prepare for your trips, which I know are upcoming for a lot of people in the fall and in the winter. If you're looking for more insight, you have my guides and the possibility of booking a consultation call with me. All of that is on my website, arielleparis.com. But yes, without further ado, let's get into today's video. I only have a couple examples. This is going to be a quick video, but I do think it's important. The first scam I want to talk about, I think, is known by many, but I just wanted to remind you and tell you exactly where I'm seeing it, at least this past week and month. Number one, as per usual, is the Champ de Mars right in front of the Eiffel Tower. It is prolific. The clipboard ladies have taken over. They are walking around in groups of women. They are asking people to sign their clipboards, and while you're signing away, they are robbing you blind. So, of course, I've seen this at the Champ de Mars. I'll leave a little clip on screen so you know what to look for. But recently as today, actually, I saw them again in huge groups at the Louvre, and more specifically at the entrance to the Carrousel du Louvre. It's right under the archway that leads you to the pyramids. I'll put a clip on screen that I literally took like less than 4 hours ago. It's not a complete or detailed clip because I had to stop filming so that I could intervene and stop these clipboard ladies from scamming this group of tourists. What you'll see in the video is these tourists actually stopped to sign their clipboards, and so I went over and I told them, these are pickpockets, please everybody make sure you have your belongings. The pickpockets started yelling at me. They were saying, don't film. Like, it was a crazy situation. They are so aggressive. They are heartless. And what surprised me is I've never been this close to a situation when the clipboard ladies were scamming someone, but they have their clipboard in front of them, which gives the illusion that you're far away, but their bodies were touching. It was like they were up close and personal. It was just so clear how easy it is for them to rob you, because while you're signing, like, you feel like you're far, but they are really up close, body to body contact. I won't drone on about this one because I think I've talked about it enough, but what's important is just that you're aware this is currently happening at the Champ de Mars and the Louvre. The second scam I want to talk about, I saw this weekend at Montmartre, and this location actually shocked me because it wasn't hidden in between trees or like scattered throughout other people that are like trying to sell you things. No. This scammer, as you'll see from the video, was literally in the middle of the road from the Anvers metro station that leads you up to Sacré-Cœur. I couldn't believe that they hadn't been shut down. The police, they were so blatantly scamming people literally in the middle of the busiest street ever. Now, this scam you might already be familiar with. It's the cup and ball scam. Normally, you'll see it on the Champ de Mars near the Eiffel Tower. Jean has been telling me about this for years because he used to work by the Eiffel Tower, and every single morning he would pass these scammers on his way to work. He would watch the game. He got a good understanding of how it works. And I never made a video about it because I had never seen it myself, and I just couldn't believe people were actually being scammed. But then I recently saw a TikTok of a woman, and her boyfriend were scammed for hundreds of euros. I felt terrible, and now that I've actually seen it myself, I do want to talk about it. Cup and ball scam. There's one ball, 3 cups. You have to guess which cup the ball is hiding under. It seems pretty easy. Seems like you can win. And not only does it seem like an easy game, but you have to remember that scammers never operate alone. Literally never, okay? So while you might see one gentleman at this table with his game, the people that are playing and winning this game are, I was gonna say his colleagues. No, are his accomplices. And so what they do is they have a couple and they have a family who are in on the scheme, and like, they'll come, they'll play, they'll bet, they'll win, maybe they'll lose, and then they'll win even more. And it's like large sums of money. The guy that I saw this weekend scamming people, in his hand, he had a wad of cash of 50s and 100 euro bills. I was shocked at how much money people were giving this man. Because I get it. You think you can win. You see other people win and you have the confidence you think you can win, but this is their job. Their job is to scam you. They are very well organized. They're all in on it. There is no way to win. And what's more is not only are the people participating and winning the game accomplices, but you also have the entire area surrounded. So you'll see in the clip, but as I'm filming, and I only took like a 10-second clip, but within 3 seconds, and you can't see because I blurred everyone's faces, but within 3 seconds, all of the participants, and you see these different men around the corners of the street, immediately look at me, signal, and one of them comes over and tells me to stop recording. All that to say, they never operate alone. And this reminds me very quickly, when I was in Toulouse 7 years ago, brand new to the city, I was walking around with a crossbody, and I felt someone opening the zipper. I turned around. It was a mother and her daughter who were trying to rob me. And I was livid. And I knew there was a police station up ahead. And so I was like, yeah, come with me. Come rob me over here. And all of a sudden you have, I'm assuming the husband and the son, like two very tall, big men, step out from behind the corner and motion like this, like they're going to beat me up. And so I obviously left. I was like, I'm not trying to get hurt. But all that to say, while it seems like you might only be scammed by 1 or 2 people, there are people around the corners. There are people waiting to intervene. I would also imagine that if you lose, let's say 100 euros playing this game, they probably have those people also to enforce or to prevent people from getting angry and wanting their money back. Like, I would assume that's what they're there for as well. I think that's all I wanted to say on this topic. Like I said, the reason why I'm making this video is because there are periods where I feel like in Paris, there are no pickpockets. And I'm someone who's constantly going around like the hot spots of Paris. I'm constantly filming, I'm going to museums. So there are certainly periods where I do not see any pickpockets. And it is very obvious to me that in this moment, there is such a surge of scammers around the city. Please be very careful. Do not fall for these games. I understand they're like sort of a spectacle. You see people winning money. You want to try. I just can guarantee you there's no way for you to win. And I can't even imagine how much it would ruin a trip to toss 100 euros on this game and lose it all. So I think that brings us to the end of today's video. I would love to hear your thoughts. And what I think is really helpful is when people share their own experiences in the comments. If you yourself find that you're coming across pickpockets more often this month, if you've seen different scams, please share in the comments, share your story, share where you've seen these pickpockets. The more people are aware, the less people that are going to fall for this. And it actually surprised me that for the first time, I was told by both groups of these pickpockets to stop filming. I would imagine that people constantly posting about this on social media with their faces, with the schemes, showing you exactly what it looks like is helping. So don't hesitate to share your story. I think it's incredibly useful. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and I will see you soon.